Zeus, aiming to wreak havoc upon humanity, commanded the god of blacksmiths to create a human woman, naming her Pandora. He intended for Pandora to bring disaster to the human world. Soon, the gods bestowed gifts upon Pandora one after another. Aphrodite, the goddess of love, endowed Pandora with beauty beyond mortal comparison. Hera, the queen of the gods, granted her the self-respect that every woman should possess. And Zeus himself gave Pandora an eternal curiosity. Thus, the beautiful and perfect Pandora came into being. Before sending Pandora to the human realm, Zeus presented her with a box as a final gift, but sternly warned her never to open it. Shortly thereafter, Pandora was sent to the home of Epimetheus despite the repeated warnings from his brother Prometheus, who was imprisoned by Zeus, not to accept any gifts from Zeus. Epimetheus couldn't resist when such a stunning beauty was delivered to his doorstep. So, Pandora stayed and became his wife. Years passed, and Prometheus' son, Deucalion, had grown up. He spent his days building boats in the valleys, leading the villagers to think he was a bit off his rocker. Deucalion persisted in building boats because his father, Prometheus, who had the ability to foresee the future, had predicted that a great disaster would befall humanity and instructed his son to build boats in preparation. One day, Pandora's daughter, Hera, stumbled upon a mysterious box in the warehouse. Both she and her brother, Deucalion, had never seen this box before. Their curiosity got the better of them, and they were about to open it. Just then, Pandora rushed in. Remembering Zeus' warning, she hurriedly stopped the two children and told them never to touch the box again under any circumstances. After the children left, Pandora felt relieved that she had arrived in time to prevent the box from being opened. However, as she gazed at the box, which had remained unopened for so many years, her own curiosity began to stir. After all, Zeus had granted her eternal curiosity. The overwhelming desire to know what was inside the box grew stronger and stronger. She thought to herself that she could just take a quick peek, since it was a gift from Zeus and surely couldn't be anything bad. At that very moment, Prometheus also sensed that the box was about to be opened, but he was bound by chains and couldn't go to stop it. Soon, Pandora opened the box. To her horror, it contained nothing but disasters and destruction. Suddenly, Zeus appeared. He scolded Pandora for disobeying his orders and causing the destruction of humanity. But it was Zeus himself who had given Pandora that insatiable curiosity. Pandora could only watch helplessly as disasters descended upon the human world. Seeing that the time was right, Zeus immediately summoned the gods of Olympus and ordered them to teach humanity a lesson. Poseidon, following Zeus' command, poured vast amounts of seawater onto the earth, submerging the land and attempting to wipe out all of humanity. Fortunately, the large boat that Deucalion had been building finally served its purpose. He and Hera got into the boat and managed to survive the disaster. When they stepped out of the boat, the entire earth was a vast ocean. At that moment, Pandora's box slowly sank into the sea. Then, a bright orb flew out of it. The orb told the brother and sister that if they threw the bones of the ancient mother from a distant past behind them, new humans would be born from those bones. The orb revealed itself to be hope, the last thing remaining in Pandora's box. The two guessed that since the earth was the mother of all things, its bones must be stones. So, they started throwing stones behind them. As the stones hit the ground, they transformed into humans. In this way, Deucalion and Hera, carrying the last bit of hope from Pandora's box, created a new generation of humanity.